Whoa. Okay. Let's get into it. They always say you don't talk about white people drama because they don't really promote it. They don't show it not to us. Now, let's look at Olivia Wilde, Jason Sudekis. This was everyone's dream couple. He gave her an identity, something she didn't have. She was at the position where she was getting aged out of roles. For someone who made it basically because they looked good and modeled for a living, this was something new. Olivia Wilde was now being looked at as first being on the call sheet as the love interest or the girl in question. She was now being looked at as the girl who aged out of roles and positions. So she became this new feminist who wants to make her own films, and Jason Sudeikis seduced her because he liked her a lot and used his power and influence. He didn't want to blow this one. He can get her on red carpets. He was the new hot thing in Hollywood coming up. And she got what she wanted out of it. She had his children. They were engaged. She was on red carpets. She got to star in her own movie, that Lazarus crap. Then she actually became a producer who tried to make the female version of a coming of age film, which critics liked and I hated. Then she tried to get back into making movies. Then she made a movie called Don't Worry with Harry Styles, and that was it. All it took when someone's been together 10 years, all it takes is for you to go and film a movie with a guy. Who you think is hot. Next thing you know, you're screwing him in real life. Forget the two kids. Forget your relationship. Let this sink in, ladies and gentlemen. When you don't date for the right reasons, these are going to be the results. No matter how much money and fame is involved, if it's not with the right intent or for the right reasons, this is going to be the results. Now, other people say this is Hollywood. So, of course, Sudekis is slumming it right now with some model that looks similarly like her. His team did a good job recruiting and finding him another one so that people don't keep bringing up this one. Well, the thing is, he caught her when she was 30 and single, just divorced. So, it's one thing about catching people on the divorce train. They've been in a relationship for a long time. And now that they're single and they jumping back in a relationship, they're used to being kept, but they're in it for something. Why did the divorce happen? You need to look into stuff like that. So I don't think he ever married her, thank God. But now you see. Typical, typical, typical. Now, all of these events, they almost shadow the other events that you see taking place now. And you might go, what are you talking about? Well, you had this guy, right? John Mulaney. Everybody saw him dating Olivia Munn. This guy cheats on his wife after leaving and hooks up with Olivia Munn, the relationship killer. This is a woman who faked a relationship with Aaron Rodgers for years. A man who is not out of the closet, still pretending to go ahead and date a guy who, once again, looks like he's in the closet, but at least he's more engaged than the other person. Cheats on his wife, that Anne Marie, to go ahead and date the actress. Now, Munn is known for being very opinionated, very controversial, and it has limited her in roles. And when you see the comedian John Mulaney dating Olivia Munn, it just did not seem right. Now you're hearing that they're breaking up. No surprise there for me. But now, what of the baby? Olivia wanted a baby. She's got a baby. And now they're breaking up. Unbelievable. Welcome to Holly Weird. Now, this has been a very interesting story. They both almost mirror each other. Jason Sudekis and Olivia Wilde, story is almost like this. Except for in the one story, with their story, the woman was the piece of shit, and this one, the man's the piece of shit. So, Sarah, Sarah. See how that works, though? They got problems, too. It's just that their problems are blasted all over television. When you don't date for the right reasons, these are the results every time. Now, there are children involved. Olivia Wilde and Jason got 2 sons. Well, they got a son and a daughter. And Olivia Wilde now, she has a child, and here we are. So, great. Just great. On that note, I'm getting out of here. 1.